This is a very nice loading screen. Welcome to the 1337 start date in celebration of 1337 subscribers. I am playing down here in Armenia. The main objective is just survive until the end of the game. Also got the secondary objective of restoring the Kingdom of Armenia. I'm going to want to convert to something other than Miaphysite because there's not really a lot of Miaphysites left on the map. My wife is Catholic, so once I get enough piety I should be able to convert to her faith easily enough. King Levon IV of Armenia. I started with my sister Maria as my heir. I'm gonna try for a child with my Italian wife, but in the meantime, let's try and get my sister a nice matrilineal marriage. Would result in a non-aggression pact with Kaiser Ludwig of the Holy Roman Empire. Stefan, get in here. Ludwig is not willing to ally me. What do you mean? Armenia is a great ally. Whatever, my wife is the daughter of a king. He won't ally me either, but he's close. Now, as the Ilkhanate is my suzerain, I can actually call them into my war. So they're kind of my ally, I just pay them for it. Did you just say no? You reject my call to arms, then come to me begging. Snatched a victory from the jaws of defeat. My wife Constanza is pregnant. Ah, I see. Bahri intervened in the conquest of Mesopotamia. If the Ilkhanate loses, that is good for me, as it's my land that my ally is trying to steal from me. Vahan, I think I like that. So capturing the Bay of Dolkadir means I've won the war. I'm winning this war anyway, so I'll take your balls too. Recently, you have noticed a charming woman at your court. Lady Anna, can I interest you in a seat on my council? Yeah, see, take one prisoner's balls and suddenly people have ransom money. Anna, go riz up the king of Sicily for me. Oh my, Anna, what a beautiful hairline you have. Okay, good, I'm lustful. Infidelity is not fail RP. I received news that my lover Anna is with child. A son was born to Zarmir and Anna, named Abul Kharib. Hola. How did that happen? The Tatars are in Rome. This should be enough to win us the war. We have reconquered our first province in the historical kingdom of Armenia. There's an Italian genius I can betroth my son to. Go tax the Turks, my steward. Reverse jizya. The son was born to Prince Stefan and Princess Maria. I dubbed thee Mikayel. Kingdom of Jerusalem has been re-established. King Adolf of Jerusalem. I've inherited the County of Baudouin. Where's that? Zarmir, the husband of my lover Anna, shocked me by asking me to my face that we're having an affair. Tell you what, Zarmir, how about I grant you the County of Baudouin to make up for the fact that I'm, banging your wife? King of Sicily just died. Hey, Luigi. How would you like to marry? I don't have a daughter. I just when I had a daughter. Why don't I have a daughter, woman? Constanza the Clueless. She don't know either. The Ortokids withstood the Ilkhanate invasion. Good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, you remember what happened last time someone rejected my ransom demands? Pinned his testicles to the door of the throne room as like a knocker. Who is this? Bey Alptigin of Elbistan. You have 2,000 troops. I can just win. Never mind, it looks like the Knights of Jerusalem have this covered. Hey, Knights of Jerusalem, think you could do me another solid? 1% shy of rebels enforcing their demands. The Knights of Jerusalem sweeping. I love Jerusalem. And the second I stopped recording, my character died. Please make me a Catholic woman. I just got the charitable trait and my mother made me greedy. What is wrong with you, woman? Oh, that's not my mother, that's my sister. Whoops. I'm disinheriting you. I got the option to get charitable right back. Please do not beat me with a stick. Anna died of the plague at some point, by the way. My daughter was born to Prince Stefan and Princess Maria. Yeah, though, I like the sound of that. Sultan Murad here has a little more troops than I do, but he is currently at war with 2 people, and I've got a lot of money so I could hire mercenaries. Get my revenge against Bey Alptigin. I just noticed, my mother has a martial education trait and is a cavalry leader. It's a shame I can't appoint her a commander. Let's get us a cheap mercenary company. The Bulgarian band. That's a lot for so... I mean, it's got a very high maintenance, I guess. Now, these mercenaries are going to be draining the treasury, so let's take a very aggressive stance in this war. Lost 3,000 men in that assault. Gained the trait Brave, please tell me. My mother will let me keep that. Rita, I'll stick with that. 25 gold, nah, let's remind the ops who it is they're dealing with. Will the fall of Germanicaea be enough to win us the war? No. The fall of Germanicaea plus one more victory in the field, though. That should do it. This is not one more victory in the field. Yes, attack me in mountains across a river. See how that works out for you. Quite well, as it would turn out. Yet I'm somehow at 98%. Do we just tick over this despite losing the last 2 battles? Your father died before I could exact my revenge upon him. That's fine. I'll just... Crown Authority of Armenia allows revocation. Cannot change laws during a regency. Your days are numbered, kid. Hey, wait a minute. You're a child. We shall be raised together by my mother. I'm over my domain limit. Baron Ishkan. For your bravery in service of your king, I grant you the county of Adana. Defending against despot Petrus of Cyprus in the Cypriot holy war for Armenia Minor. Cypriots are trying to steal my land. Man, Bulgaria has been going ham over here in western Anatolia. My betrothed has come of age. I shall come of age soon after. My stats aren't great, but they're better than my father's were. War focus, ambition, have a son. Now that I'm an adult, I shall raise you myself. I shall earn the respect of my subjects by waging war against the Cypriots. Now, Cyprus is allied with Georgia, who also has some on my land. If I declare war on them back to back, I can have war goals going on both allies. Mountain terrain, yes, this will be most useful fighting in Armenia. I shall focus on cavalry, like my mother before me. One title can be created, Duchy of Armenia. Make him a proper Miaphysite Christian. Just in time for me to become Catholic. I get into one battle and lose. This isn't even my first battle. I'm leading 7,000 men into battle against a mob of 300. 300 Spartans led by Leonidas himself, I guess. Oh dear, I am running quite low on funds. Will I win this siege in time? No. My cousin says he'd be a better marshal than my marshal, and, well, he would be. Mikayel, you shall lead the center, I shall take the prestigious position on the right flank, and we shall crush the Cypriot dogs. I will be taking my property back now. Thank you very much. Now, during that war, my truce to the Ortikids ran out. The defenders of Ani launched an unsuccessful raid against the besiegers. Worry not. Help is on the way. Songs will be sung of this day. King Vahan's been ruling for almost 4 years, and it's just been like constant warfare. The modern King David. R.I.P. to a real one right there. He surrenders. And he did not become my vassal. Good. Oh yeah, I converted to Catholic, by the way. My truce with the Tighan Sultanate will be up this December. There is a new Ilkhan. Organize a coronation ceremony. I don't have the money for the Pope. A dignified ceremony will have to do. I'm finally and truly king. And becoming Catholic and getting crowned by a bishop was enough for my wife to start sleeping with me. Vachtank. I like the sound of that. That's Mikayel who just had a kid. Got it. I should grant you land, shouldn't I? Mikayel, I name you Count of Seleucia. Jerusalem? What are you doing there? Oh, Count Saka came of age and I didn't notice. I have a new heir, Maria. Pretty Italian sounding name for an Armenian, but I mean she is like 3/4. As a tradition, my wife Katerina underwent her churching after recovering and cleansing herself with a recent pregnancy. Unfortunately, the unthinkable happened. Katerina nearly choked on the Holy Communion. The officiant priest swears that, in the subsequent delirium, the Lord compelled her to confess to her adultery. Now, let's find someone a little more faithful. Jujana, the strong Georgian girl. You shall bear me strong sons, and hopefully not cheat on me. You know what happens to adulteresses around here. Huh, what are you doing there? I probably should have checked and seen where his troops were. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. I'm sorry it had to end this way. We simply don't have enough money to continue the siege. Actual lore-accurate late medieval gameplay. Let's go, like, loot a city or something before we make peace. City of Nicopolis. More like City of Necropolis when I'm done with you. My Aunt Maria just died, so my heir is my cousin? Oh, there's factions, right, yes. Elective succession in Armenia. Can I just accept that, actually? Oh sure, now that the wars are over, I get brave right back. Inspired by my Italian mother, I shall create a royal guard of heavy cavalry. The elective succession faction has more men than I do, but it's the Yevafer Armenian faction that actually presses. I can win this civil war, I hope you realize, though I may need a bit of financial help to do so. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. I don't think they're just conspiring, buddy. The Royal Guard shall get its baptism by fire in the Battle of Lycandos. Oh my gosh, I almost ran out of money. Those ransoms will be a valuable contribution to the war effort. It's hard to feel proud when there's nothing to be proud of. But I have won how many wars at this point? I'm putting down this rebellion, and you're saying I've got nothing to feel proud of? Suppose that's something to be proud of. Oh, there's the war won. Finishing a vassal for no valid reason is seen as tyrannical. No valid reason, brother, he led a rebellion against me. What are they gonna do, see me as more tyrannical? Should have castrated them. Oh well, what's done is done. Oh, it's my heir trying to kill me. Of course, I might just get sick and die and save him the trouble of having to assassinate me. Oh, he died so young. That makes me sad. Anyway, so I tried to assassinate my cousin, right? He brings the army over to arrest me, wins the siege, captures me, and then dies. And I just walk out of prison and assume the throne. And I'm about to die myself. Come on. I can marry her off to her cousin. Keep it in the family. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. So like within a week of that little rebellion ending, the leaders of both sides died of, it was just a common cold, wiping out the entire Armenian royal family, and now we're about to have another civil war. Oh, and I'm back to being Miaphysite too. Lovely. Jerusalem's still on King Adolf. Count Mikayel, as my regent, has decided it is in the best interest of the kingdom if he gets the Duchy of Armenia Minor. With that, I'm at 2 direct vassals, well, 2 direct vassals that matter. I can imprison Yeva Hitomi. She is a claimant to the Kingdom of Armenia, only a weak claim, but I am a child, so she can press that. But you know what else I could do? I could send her off to China to be a concubine. I mean, she wasn't really a threat, though. This is the end for the Tighan Sultanate. A son was born to my mother and Prince Stefan the Affable. Georgia won their holy war. The Bahri Sultanate just got hit by a crusade. That should keep them distracted. Maybe allow me to go in for a holy war on Edessa. I've won the war, but I need the Countess of Adana to win her war first. Oh my gosh, you're so far away. Why? As I just busy myself with the war for Edessa. Holy cow, 7.5 fort level. That's... King Adolf has finally passed away. Queen Benedicta, I married off to her distant relative, my half-brother, which means I can now form an alliance with the Kingdom of Jerusalem. So despite the defensive terrain, despite my budget deficit, despite the river crossing, we simply win. Add his testicles to the collection. Only cost us like 330 ducats of debt. The holy war for the other duchy has ended, so I think... No, I still don't get it all. Right, now, this is how I distributed those titles. Creating a Prince Archbishopric in Kolonea, and elevating Count Zarmher of Edessa. I'm now 2 counties shy of my territorial goals for this campaign. I have a new region. What happened to the old Duke Mikayel? Died after a period of illness. The common cold takes the ruler of Armenia yet again. My fiancé has come of age. He shall raise me the rest of the way himself. Now, this may be literal grooming, but... Neil Khan wants me to come to their aid. I'm gonna have to decline. In fact, now seems like a good time to, stop paying tribute. You've been spending a lot of time with Bedros, and your relationships started to grow. This blissful period is interrupted when your regent tells you that nobles are not supposed to marry peasants. Okay, but he's not a peasant, though. Let's hope my guardian slash fiancé never finds out about this. His family has a bit of a history of executing the unfaithful. Another one? Girl, come on. I'm out of my budget deficit, right on time to get out of my regency later this year. The regency for Queen Gadar has ended. Now, my cousin slash fiance slash guardian, let us get married. King Vahan of Armenia has declared the Armenian Holy War for Cappadocia. Third time's the charm, I guess. We just witnessed the Tigran Sultanate getting finished off in real time. The Sunnis have declared a jihad for Egypt. My truce with the Bahri Sultanate runs out in another 4 years or so. If the jihad hasn't finished by then, my kinswoman, Rita, keeps asking me to press her claim on the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, well, they are in a civil war. They're in a civil war. They're in debt. It would be funny. But yeah, no, those are kind of outrageous demands. In fact, I can only send a concubine every 20 years. Oh, hello there, Timurids. I see we share a border now. I think I shall call him Mikayel, in honor of the man who expanded our borders more than anyone else this campaign. My lover claims he would be a better marshal than my current marshal. Sure thing, honey. My ally is attacking Aragon for Jaffa. Oh, you're taking the fight to Aragon. Have fun with that, I guess. I'll just be here besieging Acre. Well, if the alliance is gone, I'll be taking my army and going home. In other news, my truce is up with the Bahri Sultanate. The jihad is not over, but they've been taking a beating. My husband asked me if I'm having an affair with Bedros, and I can just gaslight him. Tenacious, I like the sound of that. It should be the decisive final battle of the war. That was a close one, but we won. So many sons. Can a brother get a daughter? Right, I have Gavelkind. What happened? Why does everyone dislike me? And thanks for your service to the crown. I name you Bedros, Count of Taran. Prince Archbishop Varazdat does not like me, but he's pretty old, he's wounded, he's probably not long for this world. So Duke Gurgen is probably the one on whom I should focus most. I just lost Gluttonous, which instant swing of like 20 opinion. Now Varazdat is like a gift away from you greedy little... Do I have an honorary title? High Almoner. That gets you to 0. Now as soon as I'm at peace, I can enact elective monarchy. Good. And I was right. He just... Oh my gosh, seriously. Just realized I wasn't recording when I thought I was recording. I don't think I lost much though. I enacted elective monarchy and said I'd liked primogeniture eventually. Elective succession seems like it might be backfiring on me. Ah yes, the Robin Hood event chain. Excuse me? My lover has taken a bear for a wife. Finally a daughter. I dub thee Nazani. Almost won an entire Crusader Kings video without naming someone after an anime character. Righteous imprisonment on Duke Guggen of Armenia. I was kind of hoping that would provoke a rebellion so I could seize the duchy from him. I will just throw him in the oubliette. Hopefully in the oubliette he dies before I do. Alright, yes, the Robin Hood event chain. Let us continue down this. Feel free to pause and read if you care about any of this stuff. It's 4:08 a.m. I don't feel like doing a lot of reading. Right now I'm a single county away from my territorial goals. In order to get that, I would have to attack the Ilkhanate, who has a few more troops than I do. However, the Ilkhanate is an empire, meaning, as a kingdom, I can bend the knee. And they're an empire without a lot of central authority, meaning in bending the knee, that actually allows me to just attack their vassal for free. You leave my boyfriend's troops alone. Also, as a vassal of the Ilkhan, I can start a... I guess I'll just join Prince Bala's independence faction. Someone just died. Now my chosen candidate is the favorite to win the election. All according to plan. I think I win the war anyway on war score, so I'm gonna go ahead and ransom him, take all his money as well as his land. Oh, the Pope just gave me money. Nice. tell you what, High Chief Abulhari II, since I'm such a benevolent ruler, I'll give it right to ya. So I now have all the territory I wanted, and all the money I wanted. I'm gonna want to, at the very least, get independent myself, and I'd like to see whether I can take some of the rest of the Ilkhan's vassals with me. I am with child again. Queen Gadar is a baby-making machine. Oh, I'll just stick with Anna. While we're at peace, let's go ahead and welcome the Jews back. I've just learned of a grave tragedy. Chief Bedros' bare wife was executed by Chief Bedros. Why did you execute your wife? He just couldn't bear her presence any longer. Chief Bedros has found himself a new wife, who is my rival, evidently. I don't even know who you are. See, this is why I wanted to be the one leading this rebellion. Although, I mean, I don't know what happened to the Ilkhanate army, but we slightly outnumber them. Man, Robin Hood is a pretty good commander. Marshal Chief Bedros told me about his ideas. Okay, whatever you say, honey. We can't afford that. Good thing I welcomed back the moneylenders. We lost that, but we won on casualties. And my ally will be able to win the follow-up battle. No! Bedros is no longer among us, and my ally lost. It's over, Armenia cells. Right now, let's link up. No, we have the numbers to beat them in the field. Why are you going to your capital? Bala, please. It's winter in the highlands of Armenia. Why did the war just end? Oh, my husband died, but who cares about him? Nothing matters after my beloved, what was his name? For some reason I can't start a new independence faction. I currently have more men than the Ilkhan. I could just declare independence. First Bulgaria was the, greatest European power in Western Anatolia. Then I think it was Jerusalem for a while. But now Byzantium's retaken everything. Oh, there's a League of Independence war going on. I guess there must have been a independence faction that I just wasn't seeing. I'll just declare an independence war the old-fashioned way, since I'm not allowed to form or join an independence faction. Oh, the jihad's still been going on all this time. It just lost 2,000 troops to attrition. It looks like the Mongol revolt just won. 100% in favor of Danusha, the Mongol revolt. Princess Nazane has come of legal age. Armenia is now once again independent of the Ilkhanate. You know, I should have seen about redirecting this crusade to Syria instead. Catholic crusade for Wallachia has ended. We won. Armenians are returning to Armenia. Nature is healing. Now I guess I don't have an excuse to tax them any heavier than anyone else. I think Queen Gadar is my first character this campaign to actually make it to the old age portrait. Queen of Georgia, I just helped you win your uprising. Please help me win my war for Azerbaijan. Golden Horde has intervened if they link up with the enemy army. The Ilkhanate has intervened as well. It's looking like they're coming up to attack me. Alright. White piece. Excuse me? I'm going to kill you for this. Why did my plot just get invalidated? He died. Seems my daughter didn't go down without a fight. Right, now I know the last time I declared a holy war, all the Muslims just dogpiled in on me. However, if I just declare a holy war on everyone, they won't know what holy war to join in on. Oh no, I got the numbers to win anyway. Never mind. Minus 6,000. I think we might lose this. Nice bait, my ally. Got them to attack you over a river into mountains. Queen Gadar died a natural death, just in the middle of the battlefield. Alright. Long live King Mikayel of Armenia. Just wipe these out. Let's take advantage of this new period of peace to organize a coronation ceremony. Long live King Mikayel. I shall hold a grand tournament in honor of my coronation and my mother's canonization. Though some time has passed since my coronation, the people of Taluch are still in a festive mood. Idagu has won 3rd place. The Duke of Edessa has won second place, and the Count of Iconion has won first. The great celebrations that surround my coronation concluded a while ago, but the trade and wealth they have brought to Salute are still lingering. That's right, King Mikayel is probably going to be known for all the festivities and jousts surrounding his coronation. Shoot, my son told me to eat more, and I did, and now I'm fat. Having a bit of a trouble with the electorate. I could get primogeniture if only I had a little higher crown authority. We are one vote away. Duke of Edessa, well, getting you to like me more, get you to change your vote. Yes, it will. No count or higher. Now I can just institute primogeniture succession. Wait, no. Prince Nerseh was inferior to his brother. Whatever. You got primogeniture now. Yeah, it's everything I ever wanted. So the Timurid Civil War. Azerbaijan popped out over here. Azerbaijan has since fallen apart. And since there's just a couple one-province miners on my border, I can just declare border disputes on them. Uh-oh. The Bahri Sultanate took Egypt back. King Mikayel is dead, long live King Nerseh. My brother Vasak has requested to join the Knights of Calatrava. Yeah, sure, go join the Knights. I was gonna send you off to China anyway. The Pope has noticed that I have not pledged my forces to the Crusade. I can contribute some money, but I mean, I'm staring down a civil war here. Victorious Crusade, yay, Egypt's back in Catholic hands. I just missed it. We're into EU4 territory now. There's been a large increase in pilgrims traveling to see the burial site of the local Saint Gadar, the Apostle. My, grandmother? Call to arms from Egypt against Venice. Bro, who the heck are you? We're into the final 9 months of the game. How are just a bunch of pikemen this cracked? It's fine, the war's just gonna carry on over into EU4. And there we go. We had 6 monarchs over the past, 120 years. 1,453 likes to convert the save and continue in EU4. I can't even say that with a straight face.